I want to say you click on here because you like someone, right? This beautiful girl in class or at work intrigues you. You want to know more about this girl, especially if she's into you or not. This way, you can at least get a shot in if the signs are positive. If not, you can still take the shot. I mean, what's there to lose? If you've been a long-time subscriber, you should know that by now the surface level stuff like the smiles, laughter, closeness of the person, and the constant communications are good signs that she's into you. But today we're going to talk about the 10 elements that's not so obvious but still suggest that she low-key is into you. So let's get started. Number 1, she takes everything you say seriously. It's almost like her motto, only around you though. Even your sarcastic jokes will be taken seriously. This happens if she doesn't know you too well and she might be overthinking and overanalyzing everything. After all, if she really likes you, she wants to be serious and not play around. But obviously, it depends on her behavior and how often you both interact with each other. And of course, if she brings up the relationship topic about being together, then it's serious. Number 2, she jokes around you way too much. On the other hand, when you have a girl who acts the opposite as number 1, she may be sarcastic, then teasing, then friendly, then funny. She's afraid if she gets serious, so will her feelings. So she just jokes around with everything. Every now and then, you could find a girl that hops between too serious and too silly, since it could be hard to find a balance when you're just juggling hidden feelings in the mix. And if she's always joking around you, she obviously feels comfortable being around you. Number 3, she always looks at you first after saying something. When a girl likes you, whether she admits it or not, you'll always be first in her range of vision. While she's smart enough to not stare, you'll be surprised how much info she shares from peripheral side glances. When she makes a statement, especially if it's in a big group, you'll be the first person she focuses on to gauge your reaction. Your opinion and response are important to her, and she'll want to know what you think the moment she finishes her sentence. Number 4, she tries hard to flirt with other people around you to get your attention. For this sign, it's got to be obvious that the flirting is forced. This girl seems to go out of her way to flirt with other people directly in front of you, whether it turns out good for her or not. It may seem like it won't matter who she flirts as long as it's not you and in hopes to get your attention. Your grandpa could be walking by and this girl would still giggle and twirl her hair at him as long as you notice. It may be a flirting fail, but it's a winning sign for her to see that you are actually noticing her. Number 5, she asks other people about you but won't ask you herself. You hear from other people that this girl is curious about you. She is asking others about you, anything from your hobbies to questions about your love life. The thing with this is that if she didn't like you, she won't ask around. And the only reason you would find out is because a friend told you about it. Number 6, she accidentally flirts with you. This only happens if you initiate first and she lowers her guard and feels comfortable around you. Accidents like this doesn't happen frequently because if she wants to hide her feeling from you, she'll do her best to do it. You know, sometimes it's so hard to hide it when you're literally right next to her and talking to her. Number 7, when someone says she has a crush on you, her reaction is extreme. She will either make a dramatic big deal out of this accusation or she'll turn redder than a tomato and wants to hide under a rock of embarrassment. Either way, her reaction will be intense and easy to notice because she will go on alert that her cover has been blown. So the overreactive denial is a key sign to look out for. Number 8, she either talks too much or too little around you. A normal friendship has a way with words and it's easy to have great conversations. With this girl though, there will always be a sense that the conversation just isn't natural. It doesn't flow as you think it should and you can't help but feel that something is off. This girl will either be a chatty Cathy or a silent Susan around you, and you can't seem to find middle ground. She doesn't want to stop pretending, so even her conversation is affected. Number 9, she tries too hard to be one of your bros around you. A girl who's into you can sometimes get stuck in a catch-22. She wants to be around you, but she can't make it obvious. She doesn't want to ruin a good friendship if there's already one. So how do you do that? Be a bro. Bros are neutral ground. So if this girl seems to be emulating your friends, she's probably trying to get close to you or one of your friends, but let's hope not. Number 10, she always offers to help you, whether it be a problem as simple as 1 plus 1 or your final thesis on space theory. This girl will offer a helping hand any way she can. At the end of the day, she just wants to be around you, and after like the 10th favor from her, you should probably know that she likes you by now, because no girls would do something like that if she isn't into you. Overall, if she checks out most of these signs, it's safe to say that she's into you. And of course, there's always more to it than this. I have a whole playlist for signs if you want to check them out. But if you both are vibing together, ask her out and let me know how it goes. It'll change your life. Probably, I'm just saying. Anyway, if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing for more weekly uploads. And as always, thanks for watching.